Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you heard, but we got some breaking news. James Harden has officially been traded to the LA Clippers. If it's your first time here, consider hitting that subscribe button and clicking that notification bell so that you could be notified for more content like this. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it.
Hey, that's that locker room talk right there.
This was locker room talk.
Hey, that's that locker room talk right there.
This was locker room talk.
So according to ESPN insiders, the 76ers sent Harden, PJ Tucker, and Filip Petrusev to the Clippers for Marcus Morris, Robert Covington, Nic Batum, Kenyon Martin Jr., a 2028 unprotected first-round pick, 2 second-round picks, a 2029 pick swap, an additional first-round pick that will be routed from a third team, according to ESPN sources. Now, I know Harden fans are rejoicing, the Clippers fans are rejoicing, and hell, 76ers fans might be rejoicing too to get James Harden out of there because he didn't want to be there and he was being a cancer to that team or to that locker room. So Clippers are like, yo, we're getting a hell of a talent. But are things going to work out? Because let's be real, the last time that Westbrook joined Harden with the Rockets, I mean, the stat line was pretty good. Here you could see Westbrook averaged in 55 games, 27 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds, but the Rockets' record was 36-19 for that year. And if you look at it, the Rockets' record that year was 44-28. Prior to that year, they was winning 50 games and up. So they kind of took a hit when Westbrook joined the Rockets. So let's fast forward to now with them acquiring James Harden. Yeah, they're getting a guy who can put up numbers, a guy who could get a triple double, a guy who one game can put 40 up on you with 10 assists, but then the next night he's probably going to put up 11 points. He's still going to give you the assists. And when you're looking at the defensive end, he can be a liability. Now, when it comes to Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, I'm not worried about them because the person that is really going to affect, in my book, is Westbrook. Because how can you put all 4 of them on the floor? You're going to have the smallest lineup, and we all know the West is big. How are you going to contend with the Lakers, who got AD and LeBron James? How are you going to contend with the Nuggets, who got Big Joker? In my opinion, that's going to be a problem. Now, Ty Lue is a good coach, and I'm pretty sure he may have a plan in place, but here's one way that I can see that it may benefit the squad. Because let's face it, Kawhi Leonard, they like to sit him a lot, and he hasn't been the most healthiest player to make it for 82 games. So in a case like that, as insurance for Kawhi Leonard, perfect, because then you could have Westbrook, Harden, and Paul George on the floor. But if all 4 of them are healthy, this is going to affect Westbrook because it's either going to be Westbrook coming off the bench or Harden coming off the bench. If Harden's coming off the bench, I think that's going to cause a problem where he might want to force his way out again. If I was a GM, would I take Harden? Absolutely not. We already saw that this man forced his way out of Houston, forced his way out of the Nets, and now he forced his way out of the 76ers. All destinations that he wanted to go. And now he want to come to the Clippers? I'm sorry, but I got to look at it as a poison pill. But that is a good reinsurance piece to have if Kawhi Leonard or Paul George is injured, or even if Westbrook is injured. Because let's face it, the same thing that Russell Westbrook could bring you with a triple-double is the same thing that James Harden can provide for you. So that is a good insurance piece, and that could keep the offense running like a well-oiled machine. That's if the players are willing to fit in their roles. And if that requires coming off the bench, hey, you're going to have to do what you got to do. We already know Westbrook, he'll be down for the cause because he showed that on the Lakers. He was willing to come off the bench. But will James Harden play ball for what's best for the team? Or will he be that selfish player that constantly force his way out of situations? Regardless how the situation unfolds, hey, it's a good day for sports fans, and we all are going to be watching the Clippers under a microscope. If you ask me personally, I hope it works out. The Clippers always show promise to make it to the finals, but always fall short due to injuries. With Harden on the roster, maybe that's the insurance plan that they needed to push them over the edge. 76ers definitely got better because that made them a deeper team. And let's face it, man, Maxey been balling. This guy been going in. So now you add more depth to that team. I think Embiid is going to stick around and see where this team goes. On the surface, it's a win-win, but only time will tell. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I would love to hear your take on this trade. Who do you think is the winner? Who do you think is the loser? You heard my talk. Let's hear your talk, but don't call it locker room talk. Subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Hey, that's that locker room talk right there.
This was Locker Room Talk.
Hey, that's that locker room talk right there.
This was Locker Room Talk.